I've definitely been enjoying a Brat summer holiday. I've been asked to listen to Sophie, Oil of Every Pearl's Insides, off the back of listening to Charlie XCX's new album, Brat. So yeah, we're going to listen to it. I need to get into this because it's been a while. Been on holiday, enjoying my Brat summer, but now I'm here. And before we dive in, I just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by the fine members of this channel. For just under $1 a month, you can become a member of our Music B&B membership club, where you can get perks such as shout-outs, priority reactions, your songs in the descriptions of videos, and more. For example, here's a member of the channel that I've been listening to recently. So if you're an independent artist out there and you want your music tagged on some of these videos, then just make sure to join the membership club. Let me know what new music you have out there, and I'll make sure to include it in some of the videos. Now let's get back to the video. Let's listen to Let's Go. It's voted by you guys as my next reaction, so let's do it finally. Really cool kind of vocal effects. You can definitely hear the inspiration for Brat in this. So this was a work that not only exploded expectations around song structure and form, but conventional notions of gender identity and self as well. Oil of Every Pearl's Insides is sweeping and defiant, pinballing from glitchy rave cuts to ethereal pop elegies. Each left turn is an invitation to slip further into Sophie's neon universe. Synthetic vocal, yeah, I love that. That's a great description for it. So I'm reading kind of about the album on Apple Music. I know nothing about Sophie, so while I'm listening, I'm also going to find out about her background, everything like that. That was a big sound at the end there. Right, Sophie Zion. September 1986, January 2021. Oh, it's passed away, okay. Glitchy, liking this. 2018, okay. But there were singles before this album. Dip and Lemonade, a singles collection called Product in 2015. Sophie came out publicly as transgender in 2017 and then released this album that we're hearing now. Sophie worked closely with artists on the PC Music label, A.G. Cook, GFOTY, Charlie XCX, so many more. Oh no, so the death was an accidental fall, oh no, in Athens, Greece. How unfortunate. This pony boy, you can hear like the influences for like so many things here today. You just think of like maybe like Bring Me the Horizon's latest album, for example. The glitch sounds that are used in that. There's so much of that here, and also in Brat and other artists these days using the hyperpop sensibilities. Think about what could have been if that never happened. I did like that. Such unusual glitchiness with it, coupled with almost like dance pop club vibes. It's mad. It's mad. It's madness in all the best ways. This is crazy. This is literally like I'm listening to Brat, like in so many ways. This was 2018. This would be like the heaviest death metal breakdown ever as well. Absolutely like go mad in a pit. Every single glitch sound is just like the best ear candy to me. What? We're back here. My front is the face I face. So good, so good. Fluff on my mic. I've got fluff on my microphone. There we go. That's better. Is it cold in the water? Like really nice sort of ethereal sounds. And you got the synth. It's chaos and beauty combined. I like it. Just Does she sing all of this? That's the question. She must do. Right? Is It Cold in the Water is an electronic song characterized by its synthetic sounds and programmed vocals. The lyrics explore a sense of uncertainty and potential danger, with the repeated question, is it cold in the water? Serving as a central motif. Infatuation is a complex and unconventional pop song. Because it's a bit of an obscure one. I made it in 2020, and reflecting on it now, listening to this, it definitely was electronic and quite experimental. If you want to check out Music for Humans, I'm going to link it in the description. See if you can hear any sort of strange things involved with that. You don't have to, of course. This one's alright, it's a bit of a slow mover for me. Just realised I could put my lyrics up. Oh, that took me a while. This whole time they could have been there. I was wondering what she was saying, because I thought it was like, Eleanor, no. Eleanor, no. Why would it be Eleanor, no? That's just stupid. I wanna know. Put it up here. Look how many I wanna knows there are. Eleanor, no, stop it, Eleanor. Infatuation hasn't been too infatuating for me, I'd say. It's been a bit of maybe a more dull song. I mean, the soundscape itself is very nice. Something's fallen there when, yeah. This is an interlude called Not Okay. I'm not okay. Sounds like someone's taken something from the club and just like messed around with it. They gave it to a kid and said, hey, make your own back into this. Never used this program before, but here you go. Here's the vocals. Can you do the rest? From a production standpoint, though, it's definitely not been made by a kid. Let me be clear on that. This is insane production-wise. Believe in you. There's some creepy I believe in you whisper. I believe in you. I believe in you. That's creepy. That was just crazy. That was just... No thank you. Alright, what's this one? Pretending. It's an ambient instrumental track. It departs from the artist's usual high-energy sound, instead opting for a more atmospheric landscape. The song builds with layers of shimmering synths, echoing textures, and subtle sub-bass that creates a sense of spaciousness and introspection. Sorry, I'm just not a fan of atmospheric music, and this is 6 minutes. It's 6 minutes. This better go somewhere. I think there's a time and place for atmospheric music, and it's in films, or if you're going to sleep, as long as it sounds nice. I might close my eyes for a bit. Skip this part of the video, guys. Terrible hair today. Can someone let me know in the comments what oil of every pearl's uninsides mean? I'm so confused by that. What does it mean? Wikipedia. Maybe I'll find out Wikipedia. The title may be a mondegreen of the phrase I love every person's insides. I love every person's inside. Oh yeah! It's a mondegreen. It's a mishearing or misinterpretation of a phrase. Oh, I love those things. I also did a whole album called Bone Apple Tea. Which you can check out. It's a whole album of mondegreens. I thought it was called malapropisms, but that's when you spell something the way it sounds, which is what I did. Did you know it's called a mondegreen because there was an essay in a magazine. Sylvia Wright described how, as a young girl, she misheard the last line of the first stanza from a 17th century ballad, the Bonnie Earl O'Moray, where the last line says, and Lady Mondegreen. And the actual words are, and laid him on the green. But when you say it quickly and in a British accent, and Lady Mondegreen, it does sound like and Lady Mondegreen. That's cool. Just like in Jimi Hendrix. He said, excuse me while I kiss the sky. I hear kiss this guy. Which is pretty funny. Sounds like a motorbike, but a really bad one. Are we on the next song? Material. This is the most popular one, Apple Music says. Lyrics back on your screen. You can see why this is the most popular one. This is cool. This is basically what Charlie XCX has become. It's this kind of song. Stark contrast from the last song to this. Atmospheric's alright, but it's just obviously never interesting. But it was relaxing. I could fall asleep to that. And then you have this straight after. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, good. But is it Carling? It's not quite Carling. You all didn't warn me this was coming straight after an atmospheric track. You didn't tell me. That was so good. You need producers like this to just push boundaries in every single direction possible, and then people can take from that the thing they enjoyed the most and use that to make their whole album. So like Immaterial, that's Brat, isn't it? Well, it's not just Brat, it's, you know, so many other people. But yeah, you can like go in so many directions with hyperpop. It's great, isn't it? It's taking those club sounds and just absolutely glitching them until they can no longer be glitched no more. This is our last song. It's called Whole New World, Pretend World. It's a remix of the Aladdin classic. I love when the lyric stream is just like repetitive words. It's kind of like what you imagine cyberpunk to the music in cyberpunk to become. Or like if you picture the world in 100 years, flying cars, and this is the music for that world. What's going to happen for the next like 6 minutes of this track? It's going to change up, right? Did this for 6 minutes? Is it going to be another atmospheric thing as well? Because now the lyrics are ending, I'm worried. Am I ending it by just going sleepy weepy on you guys? So what we got for 40 minutes? Can't read. What we got for 4 minutes and 40 seconds? Now in the time it took me to say that, what we got for the next 4 minutes and 30 seconds? Just giant breakdown for the rest of this. The album's final track, Whole New World, Pretend World, is a 9-minute-long, aggressive epilogue, features heavy percussion and distorted vocals that repeat with slight variations, creating a sense of constant change within a repetitive structure. Now it's got into ambient, hasn't it? Slowly but surely. Oh, found out who does lead vocals. So Sophie does lead vocals tracks 1 to 3, 6, and 9. So Immaterial wasn't her, Cold in the Water and Infatuation wasn't her, Pretending wasn't her. Okay, but Cecile believed 2 to 5, 8, and 9. So just kind of joins Sophie on some of these. And then we got Nuni Bao. Sorry if anything's pronounced incorrect. Just vocals at some points. The album charted at 30 in the UK, but number 2 in dance albums. US Heat Seekers and Electronic Albums Billboard, quite high. Electronic Albums Billboard was 15. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this may have grown in popularity over the years since 2018, as it's considered one of like the leading or pioneers of the genre. Right, I'm going to start reviewing this album in the last few seconds, and I'm going to start by saying that this entire project, I don't think I can rate it conventionally like I do with my other music albums, because the flow of the album, what is the flow? The lyrics of the album, what is the lyrics? Artwork's very cool actually. Production, what even is production with this album? And then the singing, what even is? Like, it defies all conventional music things to the point where it feels like a completely exploratory, just production pickling kind of album. It's just going into so many different realms, whilst also just kind of sticking to maybe some more pop sensibilities, chopped up, changed, devoured, regurgitated, split up, cracked apart, just to produce a whole entire album that feels like someone trying to do everything and can show off what an amazingly skilled person they are, because they really are. So I wouldn't say that because I'm not rating it, that is a bad thing. I'm not rating it, and that is a good thing, because Sophie clearly pioneered so many of the things that we hear today, and so many people have taken influence from her music, and it's more like a smorgasbord of ideas. And in a way, Sophie's gone, take from this what you will. If there's anything you like and it inspires you, carry on. And she might not have done that at all, but that's what it feels like looking at this from 2024, not back in 2018. And what's interesting is, if I heard this back in 2018, I don't think I would have liked it as much. I don't think I would have. I think it would have been way too out there for the time. And that's the thing about anyone who pioneers and helps to create new genres, or helps to find the footing for a new genre, is that a lot of their stuff initially is very much disliked by a lot of people, or very divisive. And then only looking back after it's had time to settle in and people have heard things they're inspired by, do people go back and go, yes, this was groundbreaking, and this definitely has helped people create some amazing pieces of work. And that's what Sophie has done here. What a great producer, what a great person. Insane. If you like it, make sure to add it to your streaming services. I'm sure a lot of you watching this have already heard this and you just wanted to see how I'd feel about it, which is fine. And how I feel about it is, I feel amazing about it because there's so much great within it. I wouldn't rate it because it doesn't feel like the kind of thing I should be dipping my toes into by rating this. But that's not a bad thing. Sometimes I say I can't rate something and it is bad. I'm not rating something and it's great. So yeah, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess. And now it feels so good to say hello, hello, good morning, hello, 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 good day, hello. And now it feels so right to say I miss you, I love you, and God, it feels so good to say hello. God, it feels so good to say hello.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.